Yeah, wait, okay, guys. Hey, how you doing? Good afternoon, man. I'm on a battle box this afternoon. Getting ready to smoke up some good old pork belly, making some bacon. Oh man, too. It's been a while since I made a bacon because I ran out. But I tell you what, I did a 7 day, I'm sorry, 8 day curing on this 15-pound pork belly. I'm telling you what, it smells really good. All right, so actually got the recipe from one of my smoke buddies, Rod, but I added, a little bit more brown sugar, so he's the master at doing bacon. And I tell you what, we pretty much got the same recipe, but I added an additional sugar to it. But man, look at the coloring on that. Well, shout out to you, Rod, man. I already did a little piece a couple of days ago, and I tell you what, it tastes really good. So I use actually 2 cups of sugar, about a quarter of a cup of coarse salt, and about a teaspoon of pepper, and then some of that curing salt, Prego #1. So it's a teaspoon for every 5 pounds. Okay. Oh man, look at this. That's gonna be really good. Good old bacon. So if you never made your own bacon before, I'll tell you what, guys, just do it. This is gonna last a long time. Look at all that good fat down there, and that coarse pepper. But man, you just trim off the skin and then keep the fat. But man, this is gonna be really good. But the last time I made it, I had some cherry wood, but can't find none in the commissary, one of the commissary stores. So I'm actually using some apple wood. So that's my next go-to. And that's all the wood. That's all the material that you need. Charcoal and wood. I got probably about a little bit more than a quarter of burning lit charcoals, and we're gonna go ahead and drop it in. And how you do it, man, I usually smoke no higher than 200 degrees, but I set it for 180. And you want to take your pork belly to about 150. That's it. 150 degrees. 148 to 150 is perfect, because you don't want to cook it all the way. Because what you're gonna do is, when you get to 140, you're just gonna cook it again. But that's the safe temperature for bacon. Once you cure it. Oh man, so that's why you got to use that special salt, that Prego #1, and that kills all the bacteria as it's curing. So you can make it safe. But look at that. That's perfect. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab my probe, and I'm gonna stick it in the smallest one for right in the middle for right now. We're gonna go shooting for an internal temp of 148 to 150. Okay, make sure it's nice and flat. Shape it to how you want it. Okay, because that's the way you're gonna cut it and fry it. Now I tell you what, when it's time to cut, it's ready to go. Guess what I'm making? Bacon smash burgers. Smash burgers. Oh, that's it right there. Let's just go ahead and put it in, leave it alone. Oh, smoke goodness. All right, let's go ahead and drop these coals. Oh yeah. Right in that little spot. Good enough. That's good enough. It ain't gonna take too long to get up the temp on this battle box. I'll tell you that. So right now, let me get my glove off. Get off. So I got it set for 190. That's what I'm gonna keep it at. And then I'm gonna take it the internal temp of the bacon all the way to 150. So it's gonna take about maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours or so. But you don't want to smoke no higher than I'm gonna say 210. 190 to 210, perfect, because you want to saturate that bacon with smoke. So you don't want to cook it too fast. Okay, let's close this up. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave this crack just for a little bit, just like that, for about 15 minutes. Then I'm gonna come in and shut it down, and then I got my fan, wide open. All right, guys. Hey, blessings to you. Hey, I'll bring you back in about 2 hours just to check on the progress. You're gonna see a big change.